Let me know when you guys are seeing everything. Or let me refresh this too. There you go. And this is frozen. Alright. You guys see everything though? Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's unfortunately that's what happens when you become affiliated. You have ads that people have to sit through. So I'm sorry. Oh, I can't go any further. I gotta wait. Let me know when you guys see the text. You can make that quiche. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So I only played this game one time like 3 years ago, and it was only for 20 minutes, and I was just spooked out playing it. So you'll like the aesthetic of this. True. Okay. Can I do? No, I don't want to quit. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like the screens that open like that. Is that a kitty or a demon? That's a cat, and it scares me. I'm gonna turn this down just a smidge. Fucking Barry. Oh, I don't want to go through the door already. Go back through the door. I don't like the doors like this though. Oh yeah, let's go down the basement. Went home seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Well, should I go back upstairs then? Let's go back upstairs. And let's go through the room. Oh, the books! The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yeah, of course. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo looked like a store of some kind. Why does this look so familiar? Is that poop? Blood on the walls. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and my pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. I thought it was poop. Hey, I just realized. I guess I bet you if we go upstairs, if there's a way upstairs, we'll find out why that's leaking. Yeah, apparently it is. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owners of the house really knew the area. Yeah, so apparently this game it can be beaten in like 20 minutes. Like it's a really short game. I don't want to keep going through these doors. That just sounded like a balloon. I don't like going through doors unless I explore. I told you there was an upstairs. All right. Oh, is it a trapped mouse? It looked frantically exhausted. Did I forget? Yeah. He's gonna go fight the cat later. let's. I'm gonna go up. Okay. Yeah, I can see the boob now. Collection of rusty tools. They look like they seen a lot of use and were caked in damp stone dirt. Why were they in a shed? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like they moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Do I push the switch? Yes. It depressed smoothly in the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Cool. We'll go upstairs. Wait, oh, we can go downstairs. Sorry, I went upstairs already. Oh, fuck. It's too quiet. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. I need to stop Bathroom was currently clean. Every surface has been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. This fellow developed tree laying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Front door is blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been sleepwalking again. How was that I got to the house? You can see you can look at it, but I gave you the prompt of saying that like you look like hell. That the tape's ripped off. Look, it's another mouse. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Key card, Ocker, last one I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. So, we walked past here. There was marks on the floor. It's obviously been moved before. Maybe I found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Sure. Silver marked on the old map of the town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clipping from the local paper. They were all about murderers in the town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Work table covered in paper, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Yes, you take it. Yeah, just, I don't care if it's empty. I mean, you didn't... There's more ladders down? What was this place? Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wood and it was caked with overload. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? I don't like this game anymore. Clearly made shelves, they looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. I'm hoping it was making leather. There's more stairs that go down. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Oh, look, I can file my taxes. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded papers covered with what looks like names. They were scratched out and legible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make it a few letters. None of it made any sense to me. There looked like to be bones half dug in the ground, and the remains looked old. Who put them here? Oh. Guess we go down some more. It's very creepy, and I'm not liking it. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were old. Wait a minute. These boxes have old clothes. And oh, what the hell? Oh, I rebooted my thing. It rebooted my clothes. I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? Oh, what the fuck is that? That wasn't cool. I remember stealing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. I think I did. Let's see if I can walk. No, my bro's walking fine. Someone lit candles. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger to cave in. Well, that won't stop me. Oh, listen to audio. What kind of door is this? The gun was heavy and uncomfortable in my pocket, and it didn't help ease the constant dull ache in my leg. I opened the middle door and was glad to have the slick, wet walls of those tunnels behind me. What was the man upstairs? What? I opened the door and was what? But sent these rocks were replaced with all the other different spots. I braced myself. Happy birthday! Exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe somebody crawled in through there, but it was so high up that they must have saw a landing. Oh, it sounds familiar. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Yeah, they got some good description words. Or do I go up or that way? Fuck, we'll go up. What are those? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Yeah, sure. Within the tape, but I took it anyway. My bro just takes things. We can watch some tapes. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? Oh no. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Sure. Yes, you need all of it. No, we're gonna go this way. We're not gonna say where it says exit. Door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked, but I knew it was a regulator. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yes. Through the door, I get hampers from previous use, probably for whoever worked in those sewers. And now we'll go through this door. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it? Yes. We're gonna turn all the valves, I guess. Oh, well, that one made a weird noise. Oh. Okay. I got it. Maybe do the other one again? I tried watching Usual Suspects and I couldn't get into it. I know about Kaiser Soze. Okay, they're not turning anymore. Okay. I'm very lost in this game. I'm expecting to see the Babadook above. Well, yeah, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, but like, it won't let me do anything else with them now. I think it was just valve 1, valve 2, valve 3, and valve 4. Guess we go through the door that says exit. Did it without even knowing about it. It looked like there was water drained out from that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Yes. Why would there be just a door? What? Let me. The safety procedure had definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? The door was locked. I could see a faint light from within. We probably... Hold on. Got an idea. Nope, okay. That plan didn't work. It is just as quiet for you guys as it is for me. Like, there's no... Like, right now, there's no audio whatsoever. It is terrifying. Yes, okay. Like, I'm used to ambient noise or something, but there's nothing. Okay, going through the first door I open. All I hear too is the footstep in the doors. It's eerily quiet. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VH tape I found could be useful. Maybe. Oh, someone took their child's picture of a long-legged turtle and put it on the wall. VHS was a fantastic. No, you know what? I lied. VHS was the last smart horror movie I saw. That was a fucking amazing movie. Found another dead body, a Sioux worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he was stabbed repeatedly. Shit! There was a key ring sticking up from under the man's pocket. Yes, I need to... Ah, okay, because I picked up... Yeah, I was reading that. Okay. There's that way, and then there's this way. I just came that way. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wonder what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. I made my way up the ladder as best I could on my leg. Would I really need that gun or that knife before the end? I wondered what was on the VHS I found, or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My head was buzzing with questions and tired thoughts, and I ascended the ladder. Suddenly, as I lifted the heavy lid above me, I could smell fresh old pine trees. Oh, there's eyes in the back. I see you, eyes. Piss off. That was not fun. No ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I can climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes! Pop the latch and brought the ladder down. We climb up that bad boy. It just cut out so quick. Climb up some more. Sorry. Oh, look at that. There's scratch marks. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. I'm waiting for something to appear on like the what's this? It's gonna be locked. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky pot on the sewer. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. Why would you automatically go in there? The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffering the decrepit structure. Yeah. See, I spent time in school. I can say words. I have no idea where I'm going. Tickets here, get your tickets. Agent ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and crime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old sketches and reports. Among the papers were newer looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in the house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. Guess I could have been coming here, but why? What was he using the whole station for? Because he owned it. Maybe, I don't know. I bet you this is a game where you have to replay it multiple times, and I'm not going to have the patience to play it multiple times. There's got to be a spook coming up. An old map enclosed in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to the old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The old train was ripped down, open, and hanging from a sheet of metal. As well as the broken fences was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though, and I couldn't really make out anything. I realized I was touching the gun I found as I thought. So my thought process is there, I'm just going to have all these incriminating evidences on me, and the police are going to just find me. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, we're going back. Pretty much. Okay, oh, where are we at? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I've seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath the man's house had scribbled notes on this place. I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Why was that a choice? There's two bushes. Dry old picnic sat lonely among the trees. It's had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names of the marks, I found the knife I found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table, did I? Haunt was the imposter, with a few crude strokes to etch a simple design in the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager facing the table. The forest was split by a freezing river. It looked like the bottom was all rocks. My legs throbbed with the pain jumping down that broken ladder. It was too dangerous to make it across in the state. I had to turn back. Guess we go through this one. So, trampled in the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and surprised to receive my credit card. Hey! I wasn't sure if it was still unusable, but it's mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully, I could find my driver's license too. Why did me putting my credit card away sound like a gun cocking? Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated. I wonder if I could find my way around. But do I go through here, though? What is up with the... Oh, there was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers. I heard somebody run away. Two floating candy chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There was a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Hey guys, party in there? Cheap dome tent slipped two people. I showed my flashlight inside and could see some background backpack in the cooler. It was freaky. No, 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 no. Don's boobs. The grimy sink had a small patch in that looked almost clean. Yoo-hoo! There was a damp smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yeah. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. It's all just freaky. This almost reminds me of like someone took a text adventure and just Needs bees, I know. Fuck it, I'm gonna have all this stuff carrying it out. Finding that campsite had been strangely unsettling. I could imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in the dark forest. I was relieved at least to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light and a bit of land beyond. I must have been getting closer to town, but where was I exactly? So yeah, this sounds like just like a text adventure just brought to life. And that you would say that would be a video game, but it's just weird. Except the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto part facility where I worked as a machinist all those years. The plant has closed and it was 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. I don't want to know about any noises behind me. Look, I see the city. Ooh, where should I go? Let's go in here. One of the lockers hung open, contents were tossed around like someone's been looking for something. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables bursted out of the box, shaking off the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box besides. I know. No, I think what it is that I'm a zombie or I'm a creature who doesn't know that I'm a creature and I'm picking just stuff up that I reminds me of stuff. And that's why like all the noises I hear are people running away or something. I don't know where to go. Our old break table, the layer dust and grime only made me seeing this thing more. Okay, I'm in. Oh, okay. The door had been hastily boarded up. Okay, ready? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna come back, and that door is gonna be undone. Watch. The door on this locker was dented like someone had punched it. There was a horrible smell of long abandoned lunchboxes. My power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. Maybe. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Yes. I took the hammer. I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom there was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. Again. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna put this in my wallet, alright? Brother, hope can help me get to the power back on. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see if... Yeah. Let's see if that door's undone now. Oh, you got me home. Katie, you're so smart. This was my lock. This was my locker there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken the picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. It looked like somebody had holed up there. The smell of open booze bottle made me retch. I had given the stuff up a while ago, hadn't I? Yeah, that's something like that. There's definitely like of this guy not remembering a lot of stuff, and oh, I'm just drunk in real life. I'm just drunk in the game. Yeah, I mean, look at that little sway he just did. Look at it, he's swaying. Yeah, it's Did I go this way? I don't remember. Yeah, it's definitely something like that. I mean, the game is called Home too. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Oh God. I actually just realized a game that I could play with you guys. Have you guys played Gone Home? Oh, okay. Did Brian play? Okay, it's hold on. You guys should still hear me. I'm gonna download it. So I played Gone Home. Sad story time. I played Gone Home right after my breakup 2 years ago, and it's definitely where's that on here? Gone Home Console Edition. It is definitely it's a nice story. Excuse me, story. Oh yeah, story based game. I didn't play. Okay, I lied. I didn't play. I played it recently. I played it earlier this year. No, it's cool. I swore I played it because it's definitely like not a breakup story for a game. How long is the download? Nah, don't worry. It's definitely an emotion filled game though. Let me see how long it's gonna take to download. Um, it's all right. It shouldn't take super. It's. I'm not gonna be able to play it tonight. So maybe tomorrow. This home or gone home? There was some kind of ventilation hatch in there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. It really didn't want to damage my leg anymore. Let's break my leg. That was loud. I wasn't gonna be able to move too quickly on it. Oh, now I am walking slow. Okay. There was a crumple of letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to read. What? Oh my god! Everybody is fucking streaming right now. Criken's streaming. Bruce is streaming. One of our users, Hey Evander's streaming. Yes. Most of the letter was violently scratched out, which looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I can make out was need to. Wait, was it written by Norman? Don't. Drinking need Norman. Drinking needs Norman. Um, yeah, Gone Home is a really good just story. Like, it's that room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles. It was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted. Who went up there and used that room? As I exited the factory, I didn't recognize where I was going. My head ached terribly, and my leg was a mess. I turned all that power on for no fucking reason. Yeah, it's a more of a walking simulator for that game, but the story is amazing. Dude, somebody's behind me. Listen to the sounds. Oh, there was somebody behind me. The garbage bin was disgusting, rotten food in slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out of one of those bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yes. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was waiting to find my credit card, and now this. Ready? Ready? We're gonna load it back. We're gonna put it in our wallet. You ready? Oh, damn it. It didn't make the fucking noise. Yeah, it almost sounds like the guy was on a bender. And, like, he's just in a abandoned part of the town, and he's just throwing his shit everywhere. Ooh. Ooh. Thank God I have that bloody knife and that plank of wood. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Yeah, he had a rager, went back to his old abandoned factory, drank some more, and that like all this is happening like 3 o'clock in the morning when everybody else is sleeping. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was he? Was it? Oh my! This is getting weird. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the ah. Whoa! One of the slots of the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit here. Did I place it back on the cabinet? Yes. I quickly pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted. Conan was cocked. And you know, guys, when you put your gun back, it sounds like you're putting cards in your wallet. This is freaky. I don't like this. TV was still flickering some indecipherable channel. Oh, Norman! Oh no, I couldn't believe I was seeing Norman, my coworker, one of my few friends I had in this town, lay dead behind him besides what's in your wallet? Bullets. Lay dead besides his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserved better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. He closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. I will say that playing a story-based game with you two is great, because the run of commentary you both are giving me is fantastic. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. Oh no! Okay, we can't leave here then. Oh, we can't go this way. The trash can. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through the mess, did I? Yes! I found a hairpins amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Oh, Rachel. I know you were with my best friend Norman and my coworker and stuff, and why was his coat in there? But your hair's a mess. Let me put this hairpin I totally didn't get out of the trash can out of there for you. Oh, you're right. Wait. Norman's kitchen and stuff is on the 2nd floor. His TV's in the one room over. And yeah, and you look, you got blood right here too. Want to go back and see if his eyes will open? You look at what you did, you asshole. I hope to hell Rachel had nothing to do with this mess. I used it. Boom. Caught it. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty and a fat stack of travel magazines. Fat stack? Who calls magazines a fat stack? Who does that? I mean, I'm pretty sure Norman gave Rachel a fat stack. I was trying to make sense besides it. The ice box seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Norman was dead, but I had no idea why. Was she involved in all this somehow, or was he just another victim? A victim from who? That gun I had found only seemed to complicate matters. It was such a relief to finally be getting rid of it. Home wasn't far off now. Even though the rain was relentless, I had to keep going. I wish there was an inventory button. You could see what the inventory... Like, he has a wallet with his ID and his credit card. He has a knife. He has... What else? He has that plank of wood that I fucked up the stupid factory over there. He got board on his arm. He got all these doors to go through. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Okay, that one worked. I don't know if this is the right one, though. Look at the little hint of, I guess in the tree, the little pink there. Oh, that's a sweet thunder noise. The neighbor's local post box. A letter was sticking out as someone hadn't pushed it in all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? Yes! There was no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully, I tore it open and looked at the letter inside. It read, "How's it feel to like to be dead, Norman? Stay away. She's mine." That was it. No signature, no other information. God. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Oh, wait. Go back. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. No! I was expecting, but also afraid. No, go back! God damn it, there was blood on there! There was blood on the wall before I turned it. I did it. God damn it. Okay, so first and foremost, you guys can't hear it. The sound just kicked on extra louder here. I held my breath as I approached our back door. She left him and went to Norman. I was terrified to step inside. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained, and then this audible boom going on. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. I remember having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The door to the basement was locked. Where had I put the damn key? There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? I ripped the bill open and read. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out through. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Alright, we're getting near the end of the story. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned key underneath the handle. Yeah, this door open. I had found the last missing piece of my wallet. The old photo Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of the better times. Better times! It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yes! I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had gotten part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Stolen identity. That was the thing that I just got. Our television, I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about afterward, but by then it was way too late. And look, I got a sick PlayStation 2 down there. Look how sick that PlayStation 2 is. That's the coolest PlayStation I've ever seen. Though, I will say, I'm an idiot. My character's an idiot because if you can see, that PS2 is standing up. You want to lay that shit down, you have that PS2 standing up, it's gonna fuck your discs up. To the upstairs. Yeah, this door open. The books there were half mine, half Rachel's, but now that I look more hey now. He probably was drunk when he said that. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man in the house had some of the same books as I did. There was a suitcase in the bed. It was Rachel's. I remember it from that trip we took out west. Did I open the suitcase? Yes. God! Oh, the gun's empty. The suitcase is empty. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase contents. Inside were a few days worth of clothes, some toiletries, and a train ticket. Where was she planning to go? Oh, maybe I killed myself. And this is everything I'm seeing. I'm like in purgatory. Because like I knew she was going to the train. That's why the train was all full of bullet holes. Oh no. Our hallway mirror had been smashed. Its pieces scattered across the floor. I got punch drunk and I hit it. Look, see, there's blood right there. Uh-oh. Our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. Yeah. It's broken. Alright, let's see. My laptop had been left on only to have a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yes. I pocketed the key. Shit, what was it? Was one of the doors locked? Oh yeah, the downstairs door. Conan's busy trying to write all that damn jokes. Okay, well that... Let me open it. I unlocked the basement door. Uh-oh, here it comes. Oh, I almost put my hand up because I was scared. There was old Christmas decorations in the box. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was an dirty old key there. Did I take the key? Yes. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. No, I bet you she's in that locked room. I put up this divider wall last summer so we can create a separate room in the basement. I'm gonna go upstairs. No, I don't think that's the room I wanted. No. No. We're gonna open up that room that's the door that's stuck. We're gonna open that door. And then we're gonna get like no, it's not heavy enough. The grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. There's gonna be something in here I'm gonna be able to grab to open that driveway. The room had been tossed around, the furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? I'm gonna find like a tool. There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I take the crowbar? Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes. Lift the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. Alright, here it comes. Going back down to that basement. Find Rachel's dead body. Yeah, that combination of the door opening and that. Oh. Alright, here it comes. Ready? Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? With the heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Don't took, don't take, don't took, don't touch. Don't look. Don't look. It says don't look. Oh. Oh no. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them were awful and it made me water my eyes. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I'd come this far. I knew I had to. After all this searching, after all this that I'd seen, when I finally looked through the range, did I finally find my Rachel? I hit no. The rags were wet and matted, covered in dirt and grime, but inside that tattered mess was no sign of my beloved Rachel. Rachel wasn't there. I looked around in confusion, trying to figure out what to do next. If she wasn't there, where was she? What had I been searching for this entire life? I should have hit yes for you guys. I ruined it. I ruined it. I remember then the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I had been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along, isn't it? I couldn't find Rachel there, and I won't find her anywhere else because she was never there at all, was she? I stumbled back upstairs. The pain in my leg just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. My mind was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion, and I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of this all. I must have drifted off. So, when I was reading it, it says, did I find Rachel? Yes, I did find Rachel, or I could say, no, I did not find Rachel. Whoa, where am I at now? I guess these books were actually all mine then. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest at Water Tower. Was I at all those places? Yes. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one who lost my wallet in this contest. What does that mean? Oh, this got weird. In the shards of the broken mirror, I could see my face gaunt now, hollow and sickly, immensely troubled. What other illuminations had I dreamed up? What other truths were waiting to be exposed? It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Yes, it must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. The laptop had finally run out of power. This is weird. This is all manipulation almost, like with the yeses and nos and stuff. In the dirty faded glass, I looked like nothing more than a faint shadow. I used to tell myself that Rachel was the one who wanted to keep the tub. It is very mind games. It is very mind games. Hunger downstairs. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. I used a digital passcode lock, but I didn't have the code. Maybe I left it somewhere. Uh-oh. Is Rachel in the safe? Yes. I was the letter I had taken from the post box. I've gotten a bit of wet in the rain. Somebody's obviously had it out for Norman, but who? Oh no, Norman. If I was wrong about Rachel, then what about him? Did I kill him? Yes! I must have, but why? Did we fart, or was I tricked into thinking he was sneaking around with? Well, with Rachel, damn it, what was happening to me? I still had no idea what was on the tape I found in the garbage. If only I found a way to watch it. Oh, but you have an awesome TV here. I had the TV for so long, I didn't know if it could replace it. Oh. Oh, my sick PS2's gone. Oh, now my PS2. Seemed like I've seen all this there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back to the basement. Because I'm a loser. What's this? The pile of mail on the floor I now saw was addressed to me. Bill's credit card offers, a letter from the bank. They were all addressed to me. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? No. I didn't deserve to go. Not yet. Just yet. Yeah, we gotta find Rachel. She's in that safe. Maybe there wouldn't be anything for me to find, but I had to take it last. Yeah, we're gonna see Rachel down. Yeah, we're gonna see Rachel down that body. Let's go. Coming for you, Rachel. And pitted. I was told by an inspector the basement had been partly filled in before the hours, but by the look of that wall, I was going to need to fix the foundation. It smelled mostly dusty down there. Oh, I can't go in there. Everything's still. No. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? Ooh, no. How many breakfasts had I eaten there completely alone? I was locked the door. There was no reason to return to the backyard anyway. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yes. Since I arrived in town, things have been difficult. Working in the plant though have been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things made stop making sense of that after that, and that the memories of what happened are still in flux. I suppose that was when Rachel came along. This night had been the worst of my entire life. Wouldn't it even be possible to bounce back from everything that happened, everything I've seen? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't even woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. For starters, the man I had found in that old place, who had killed him, and why was I even there? What had happened in those dang sewers? I was lucky in my way to even find my way out of there, but I never did find out what was on that tape that I now kept. Considering all I had learned tonight, I wasn't sure I wanted to. And what had I been doing at Norman's place or even in that old forest? It didn't look good, that's for sure. Had I been responsible for what happened there? What do you think? Was I guilty or was I just mad? The forest especially was a difficult maze, and I would rest easy if I never saw it again. It was clear at least that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Had he been the one to seal up that room? Was he drinking up there alone? I thought perhaps he had something to do with that dead guard. But now you've got me all mixed up. I'm not even sure what makes sense anymore. I had to catch my breath to take it all in. At each point into the factory, things have only gotten worse. But then going to Norman's store, that's where the confusion and doubt started to set in. That's when my perspective of all really started to change. But Norman, it was clearly I who had ended your life. Whether you were a miserable bastard and deserved it, or whether you were innocent, well, that will be for someone else to decide. Maybe you knew the truth that I only now understand. Maybe that's why I came to you. But as painful as all that was, oh no, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I've seen and done, finally coming home was finally supposed to be the end of this entire ordeal. I had no idea though that it was only the beginning. When I first stepped through the kitchen door, the silence had been unnerving. It is a fucking weird game. But to think that I went through all of that, completely unaware of what I would discover. Had I killed Norman thinking that, that was what was given. Everything I held dear and true was now spinning around me. I had nothing to ground me, nothing to give me purpose or even the faintest hope of reason. Without Rachel, without what I thought was Rachel, I was lost forever. As the door swung open, I could smell damp grass and the closeness of air. After everything, it felt like I had more answers than questions than answers. You made me see the truth. I give you that, but now I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that kept me going. I was sure word would get out, and soon enough the police would come looking for me. And when then? Would you be there to show me the way? What will I do then? Yeah, exactly. That was kind of a waste of time. That was kind of Mike True to induce it. Alex son of Steak Hater. Home is dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch your back. Whoa! Whoa! He just threatened his wife Nancy. Hey, it's me with that blonde hair. That was just. That was dumb. That was stupid. That was terrible. Try to see what else I can put on. We can do Resident Evil. Alright, I'm going to stop and start the stream up.